Alright guys, you're welcome to level 6 of our character model, and we are here to retopologize this character's face. So this will take a bit of our time, but I'm just going to explain this properly bit by bit and step by step. Alright, we are done with the character here now. So we're going to select this character here and say F2 to rename this, and let's say here on our keyboard, and if you've done that, so we're going to hide this here so we can see our character face properly, and while retopologizing this character face. So we're going to do it gradually, but I'm going to explain this first stage of this retopology very well so we can understand, and the other stage will be quite a bit faster than this first stage. So we'll just look at it. Okay, this is good. We've done a very good job sculpting this character's head, and if you've gotten to this point, you've really tried a lot. So now we're going to just do Shift A on our keyboard. So we're going to bring in a plane. So we're going to be using plane this time around, not cube. So we're going to bring in plane. So Shift A on your keyboard, select plane. We say arrow and X to rotate in the X axis. So arrow X90 to rotate in the X axis. So we're going to say G and grab, move this forward in our right view, move it forward. So this plane will be in front of this character face, so in front, like lying in front of the character face, so that we're going to be so that we can snap it to it. So let's just say Control arrow to add the loop cut in our edit mode, and let's select one face and click delete. We go to mirror modifier, add a mirror modifier, and let's click on cage and click on clipping. So whenever we move any vertices, these other vectors in the left axis will move along with it. Alright, so that's good now. So what we'll do next, we say G to grab in the right view, A to select, or G to grab, and let's move it. So I want this plane to be in front of our character face. It should be in front of your character face, like directly in front of it. So now let's select, and let's just ensure it's in front of our character face. So we're going to select the edge and hold Control, then we're going to right click, so that extrudes it. So we'll have to hold Control, then select one edge, then you right click. So whenever any place you right click is going, so that edge is going to extrude in that area. So now let's click on the snap first. So let's select all these parameters. Let's check this on, ensure this is check on, ensure this is check on also too, and that's alright. So now we're going to select that edge. Let's just shape this area a little bit. Arrow to rotate, okay, a little bit. Let's see, E to extrude. Okay, let's undo this. We're going to undo this back. Let's undo this, and I want us to set this area very well. I'll bring this downward a little bit, and let's push this, and let's extrude from this area. E to extrude, yes. So once we extrude, it's snapping on the character face. Yes, it's snapping. Let's extrude this, arrow to rotate. Okay, this is enough. Hold Z, and let's just adjust these vertices. So whenever we are extruding, it's going to be snapping in our character's face, like that and like that. We keep going. So now you're going to see hold Control and you right click on that area. So just hold Control and right click, and just right click around. Just hold Control and right click around. So we're creating the eye loop first. We start with the eye loop first. So you can see it now, and just let's just proceed. So Alt Z so you can see through. So hold Control and just right click around and just click around until you get to this point where you join those loop together. Alright, so we're going to wet those edges also too. Select this edge, click M and you click center. We do that. Okay, let's undo this. This is center. Yes, select this, and you see M and say center. So that's the shortcut key to wet. So once you select those two edges you want to wet, you click on M to, so let's select this and say E to extrude. Push this together. Now let's select these two edge and these two vertices and say M to merge. Alright, now so we have our eye loop well created. So now let's You can see you can push this forward a little bit, and let's just adjust, push some vertices. So I want you to look at these areas, this topology. You can look at it over and over and over and over and again until you get used to it. Alright, so now I'm going to say E to extrude and move this downwards. Let's add a loop cut there. Just one loop cut there, and this is okay now. And so let's say E to extrude, S to scale for this eye loop area. I think I'll have to hide these eyeballs. Let's say undo first, and let's hide the eyeball so we can see what we are doing properly. So now we can extrude again and scale. So let's select this loop here. So hold Alt and click on the edge to select a whole loop while in vectors mode. So let's say E to extrude and S to scale. I'm going to adjust this manually, just push this inwards. So as you're moving the vectors, it's being snapped along in front of the face, like that's one thing about the snap too. It's very good. Just like kind of your your plane with what you sculpt with your character's face. Alright, let's just start to move these vertices also. Okay, let's say E to extrude again, and let's arrange these vertices also. Okay, this is alright. So let's just move this backwards a little bit. We don't have to extrude to the ending. We just want to just have that area well placed. Alright, I'm just going to make some few adjustments here also too, and make some few adjustments here. Alright, so we keep doing this. Alright, let's hide that face. So let's see what we've done. This is what we've done so far. Let's unhide it back, and let's just adjust the bit again. Alright, I think that's okay. So let's move these vertices. Let's say E to extrude. Alright, so extrude to this point down here, extrude to this point here. So now we say Alt Z. Okay, let's undo it back. I think there's something wrong. Let's undo it back. So I think we're going to extrude this manually, not using Control and right click again. So we'll just extrude this manually in the right axis. So let's select this edge here. Say 3 for right view, and or let's extrude from here directly. Say E to extrude. Okay, it's okay. Extrude this round. So let's just have a loop here. Extrude, rotate, E to extrude again, you rotate, extrude, rotate also too. Let's rotate, extrude and rotate. Alright, I think this is okay. I'm going to rotate this and say E to extrude to join that. Alright, so now let's just move some vertices just to arrange our character's nose properly. Alright, so we've created that nose loop, and what we'll do next is okay. Alright, so let's just make some few adjustments also too. So whenever you do any extrusion, ensure you move some vertices. Alright, so we have this now. I'm going to push this a little bit. I'm going to say E and F. So select that edge and say F to fill. So it's going to fill that area. Alright, so now we have this. Okay. Alright, so now let's say G to grab, move these vertices. Let's select this edge, and let's now right view, let's say E to extrude this forward, say E again to extrude, E to extrude, and E to, okay, let's push this, let's align this first, then we're going to extrude this downwards again, E to extrude downwards. So we're going to see one for vertex selection, and let's join these two vertices M and say center, select these two and say M and say center. So if you select one vertices, you can hold shift, you can select the other vectors. Most times you can hold control also to select the other vectors. So now let's arrange these vertices. Alright, so this is okay now. This should be the base for our character nose. We are beginning to come to the end of this first stage of the topology of our character. So thanks for watching. Do well to share and like.